Alright guys, welcome back to day number 8 of Cruising 1500 ELO. If you saw yesterday's video, we didn't do too hot yesterday, so hopefully we can do a bit better today. I got some good sleep, and so I'm kind of feeling a bit more energized and excited going into today. I think it'll be a better day, I think we'll have a better day of chess. I'm feeling it. Feeling lucky. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started with the daily puzzle as always. There will be the timestamps in the description. We're gonna play 3 or 4 games depending on how the games go, how quickly they are. But we're gonna aim for under an hour in recording, so we'll see if we can hit that. So yeah, let's get started with the daily puzzle. This one is called King Sting. It is November 13th. So checks and captures are always the first things that we should look at. To me, this one sticks out as a check and a capture because I know that after we take back, we're going to have a protected rook coming in, and they won't be able to go here, so they can only go there. So I guess my point is we know it's obviously not like obvious what we need to be doing immediately, but for me this sticks out because it's attacking the king in a spot that he appears like he'll be vulnerable. And so yeah, let's go down this line and see what we can find. So we take, they take back, we go here. They can either go here or here. Let's just say they cannot go there actually. So they have to go here. Um, and then after that, we could keep checking. We could go here. They could go here, here, here. Let's see the easiest one first. If they go back to this square, then we can move our rook here, but then they can go there. I think we're kind of just going to check them around because I don't really see exactly how we get them to stop from running. I mean, we have to maybe go like here, but then no, definitely not. Okay, so I don't know if that's the right one. I'll keep that in mind, but I couldn't find anything immediately. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's look at here, and then not even my ideas was to come in with this knight, but after a move like here, now you've forked and you've won a piece, because you'll be able to come here, and you're going to look at this piece next, and now you freed up this to see if it can get some activity maybe, and um, yeah, you're winning a piece. So that seems like a good idea for me. So let's start with this. Okay, that's incorrect. So that first move is correct. Oh yeah, of course not. This we saw this already. This is not correct because of that. Right. Okay, so let's look at this move again. So we take, now we move here. They have only one move, and it's to go here. But I'm not really seeing any way. Not really seeing any way. Yeah, that move doesn't work because we have here. This move isn't putting any threats, and this move also wouldn't work because they can take. So after we move here, they're only going to have one move. It's the most forcing move by far because we also have this move, and then they could take. But I'm not really seeing any way that we'd get an advantage out of this one. So sometimes in puzzles, even though it's not correct, I don't see the full line, but I like to play the move I think is best, the most forcing move. And in this case, it turns out to be correct. But now maybe it's the idea to go here. But they have 3 different options on where they can go. If they go here to try and attack us, then we can move here. They don't have any of these squares, and they only have the one square here. No, no. Now we have this move. Yeah, now we have this move. because this is all blocked off. These are blocked. And now we need to get the other piece involved. Okay, yeah, so that's a neat little checkmate to see, kind of a checkmating pattern. But cool. All right, second try, not too bad. All right, let's get on to the games here. Okay, and we're back at 1348. I think I ended yesterday's video at like 1344, so I played a few games and ultimately ended up right back at 1348. If we win all of our games today, if it's three, then maybe we can expect like 21 points or so to be sitting around the 70s-ish. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. As always, playing the red T opening. Thank you. This is a fine move. This is also probably a fine move too. I don't really know if it makes any difference immediately, but I think I'll play this. I think I'll play this first. And then now I think I'll challenge in the center. And again, we're not too worried about what takes because we can take back two ways. And if he takes here, it's not so worrisome either because we can take here, pinning the knight. And there's also sometimes like this idea of this in-between move of where the knight can't even take you, and you can like take here. Now they have to mess up their pawn structure. You can take back, or actually you can take with a fork on the king and the rook, and you'll be winning a rook eventually. So he plays this move. It's not like we really don't care too much about this one. It's interesting. So we can take here. He's going to take with his knight, but after we put a check on the king, he has no real choice but to move his knight back to defend. And if this wasn't here, it would look interesting to maybe push. But I'm kind of liking this move with like ideas of now taking this. Obviously, this pawn is undefended, but you know, I think maybe we'll be up a rook. So let's just see how this one plays out. Not entirely sure if he's in trouble, but I really do think we'll get some sort of nice action here. Now that this is kind of undefended. You can't play here because we just go and take, and the pin is still there. His best move now maybe to, yeah, that's not a bad move. But I'll tell you what, we're gonna go ahead and play here, and he can't. I don't think he can. Yeah, I don't think he can ignore that threat. It's a little odd to like trade this for the knight, but you know now we're getting out of now he can't castle, and if he played there, I probably would have taken. Of course, we have this piece, which is a bit annoying, but it's nothing I think compared to kind of a bad position that we find him in. Just give another check and see how he responds. I think I'm probably just going to play takes next. I don't think I really want to trade the queens off because now we're going to let him kind of stabilize his pawn structure a little bit, and there's no need to let him have that. But we can just bring the queen a little bit forward. Yeah, I don't really see any reason why I shouldn't play this, but I just want to make sure. His whole idea here seems to have been, but also too, one thing that could be interesting is looking at a pin, and if he takes, we take. We're still connected where he has isolated pawns. I don't know. I don't know if that's better or worse than just playing a defensive move. I almost think he has no real easy way to attack us right away. So let's play this first, and we can look at like castling without having to play this move right away. Let's see how he responds. He has no pawn here to attack our queen, so And even if he did, maybe that could be a move. But obviously a3 is not an ideal square for the knight who likes to have lots of options. Okay, he gets out of the pin, so now we need to play this move. Okay, he's going to stop us from castling, but it won't be for long because this is about to be a fork. Of course, we're not going to be winning material that way, but we will be gaining his queen for our queen, and he decides not to let us have that. So I'm almost wondering if we can castle long here. Again, you'd want to make sure that you're not running into this move, but we're not because we have a nice little kind of defender there. Trying to think though. I don't think he can hold on to this pawn for very long, and it comes with a nice little check. And of course he can hold on to it for as long as he wants, I guess, but I think there may be some inaccuracies if he does that. He's stopping us long castling. He's not stopping us short castling, but we have this here and this here. So I don't really know exactly what I like to do in this position. Um, Kind of thinking this could be an interesting move too. Protected again by the knight. The knight's not really protecting anything anymore. The idea was to play here. I think if we can play here, put a threat, I think that's probably a good move to just go ahead and play. And then now, okay, I gotta be careful. I don't want to allow this queen to come in here. Again, we have here, so it's not checkmate. But I don't want to do anything that could be bad. I don't like this because I don't want to let him get in here. Um, this queen really needs to go, to be honest with you. I don't want to play here because after like takes, I don't think we can take back because now he has this move and it's very strong. Um, I almost want to move my king up and just get him out of harm's way. It's a weird move, but I think for the moment we'll connect the rooks, and he's not going to let us castle, and we'll say, you know what, fine, we don't even need to. We're not worried about that. This is going to come in soon. This is very protected. I mean, he can't take because we have two defenders, and he only has two attackers. You need one more attacker than you have defender. So if you plan to be the first one to initiate some sort of attack like this, we'd have one more. We'd have enough defenders. So that's not too bad. And this way we kind of get our king a little bit active. I think ultimately in this position it's going to help. Yeah, I was going to say he's going to start looking to kind of bring the rooks in, but I don't see any reason why we can't just block. Oscar, chill, man. You gotta chill. Happy dog on his back, rolling around on the ground, making all kinds of noises. Bless you. Now he's having to think for a while. That's good. He's up on time, which it's never ideal, but not too big of a deal either. I think. Let's see. I don't want to allow this, but I worry that if I just play this, it's going to incentivize him more to go in. And like I said, I don't even want to allow that. I think I can go here, and not really let up on the attack. Now we're double attacking. This is defended by the king. Um, but yeah, see, we have this issue here. So maybe we play here. I know I don't like the idea of it right away, but he can't take with the rook. And if he takes, then I was thinking the idea would just be to just leave it alone. But I guess now we can play this move too and see if he wants to trade off queens. I don't know if he does. I don't think he will want to trade off queens, but I don't know what else to play. Um, hmm. Like I said, this move is probably going to incentivize this, but maybe we play that, play here, go here, and then bring the rook in. That's going to be our plan because we need one. And yeah, I don't really know what else to do. Okay, he's doubling up here. Um, I don't really have a choice. That's the issue. My king is in a very dangerous spot. I maybe should have castled alongside in hindsight, but hindsight's always 2020. I think we're just gonna close out this file. And like not even allow him any sort of ideas. I think that's the strongest move at the moment. Now it looks like we can play here with the idea that we're creating a threat before he can. We're threatening to take his queen. It has no protectors, so he cannot take. And after, then he'll have a passed pawn, but our king's kind of in the way. And also, this is a pin. So if he decides to move, well, I guess it would still be check. Yeah, no, okay, that was dumb. Of course, I can't take if it comes with check. All right. Uh, yeah, two blunders. I don't. Let's see where the blunder was. It was probably moving the king. It is very unorthodox, but I thought it was the right move at the right time. Let's start from the beginning. Okay. So book moves. These are all best, good. Slight inaccuracy. We took here. That's best. Now we play this move. That's great. This was actually the best to get in here. And all these moves were the best. So we played a very good opening. This was slightly inaccurate. I guess maybe it allows for more queen activity. This was good to, but I should have taken. Apparently, I should have just gotten rid of this. We're up a pawn. The idea is just to get rid of it. Okay, that was a blunder. It wanted us to protect. Or not a blunder. It was an inaccuracy. This is a mistake. This is a missed win. It says if we were to play here, which looks very weird because now they have takes, we can play g1. And if he were to play anything like, I don't know, say f3, now we castle alongside. He has f5, so like kind of blocking off this route. And we can take on g7 with ideas of, I guess, just like checking very soon. Because after queen to b6, we have e5 is what it wants from us. So yeah, not a very clear continuation, but I guess the idea is we're making counter threats. So anyway, that was a missed win right there. This was so interesting. It actually says this is the best move. Um, it also says long castling would have been fine in this case, but after the missed win, now he's up by 0.7. And it says this is the best move in this position, which is kind of, I don't know, happy to have found that, I guess. um, it's a slight inaccuracy. This is an excellent move. This is a mistake. That's a great move. Okay, rook to h, rook h g1. So the rook on h to g1 is a mistake. It wanted rook h to e1, so it wanted us actually to place on here. And after like you were maybe to double these, we're supposed to play e3, targeting here. Um, yeah, I don't know. Very unorthodox moves. So that was a missed one. This is the best to just lock the position. That was a good move on his, and this was just a mistake, obviously, because it takes with check. If it didn't take with check, um, yeah, I guess if I don't know, it's yeah, it does though. So it's just a blunder. B5 would have been acceptable in this position. They're still up a pawn, but I would there's some game at least in this position. 5, yeah, and then after that it's just they're just completely winning after this. So okay, let's move on to game number 2. Rough way to start the day, but interesting game for sure. All right, now we're playing as black. Let's see, if they start with E, we play the D pawn, and they bring that, and now they're going to bring out this guy to protect, or play that. Kind of a King's Indian setup, a Perk setup. I don't really know the difference. I think it has to do with the starting moves that you make, honestly, but yeah. I think I can kind of try and lock the center. Yeah, I just want to play e1 after, and if he doesn't take, then I move my bishop. But if he does, that's fine. And now we have a rook on e1, which is not or e8, sorry, which isn't a bad place to be either. So no worries. I think I'm gonna keep that there for a second, just because I kind of feel like he may try something here, and I want to just be able to protect. He might try and push that way. I can't push this yet because I need this guy to come defend. If he takes, I take. And then kind of like a rook to e6. Letting him expand on the queen side is always kind of the idea, and we're going to be launching attack on the king side. But obviously, none of this is what the actual game is supposed to look like. Usually they come forward with 3 pawns in the center. They have the knight here, the knight here. There's a bishop there. The dark square bishop is usually there. The queen's kind of still in her starting square. These can be here, there. I think I do need to play this move at some point, so why not now? But actually, I don't even know if it matters in this scenario. That might have just been a wasted move. It's not going to hurt us, but it's going to be time to start launching these attacks somewhat soon, hopefully. If he takes, we can take. I don't even know if we need to take right away. I almost want to launch this attack first and see what he does. Because, I mean, these doubled pawns, it's not going anywhere, I don't think. And I may be mistaken, but... And if he locks it, then I think that's perfectly fine for us. We're not really too worried about it locked on that side. It's kind of actually what we want. Yeah, just close it off then. So what he does here. I don't know if this opening was a mistake to have been played as it was, like the way I played it. We'll see. I think I just play this move. Don't really want to open up my king side. If he wants us, then he has to. And now I guess we have some ideas of coming in very shortly. So I do like that kind of position he's given us. I think we go here. I don't think we need to go here. Feels a bit rushed, and like we can't go here anyway, so we need to take first. We'll just double up, and I guess we're down on exchange. So he took 1, 2. Yeah, I guess he's up to exchange. Yeah, okay. He just gave us his queen, and he resigned. Okay, I don't know if we need to. We can go through a quick game review on this. It doesn't need to be too detailed. But we actually had a blunder because we allowed him to take twice. Although we played more accurate, played 77.9% accuracy, played 75. So let's go over that real quick. These are all book moves or good moves. This isn't an accuracy to push here. It likes h3. No, sorry. from our point, it likes knight to g4. This move, I guess, just kind of stopping any like of these threats is the idea. And if he moves to here, then I have the time to now push. With this being protected 3 times. So that's interesting. That neat move, I've actually gone over a few of my games, and that move should be on my radar more often for this exact reason, where he's trading off his bishop. His moves are all fine. This move was an inaccuracy, and that's a blunder. It's a blunder because now we have this fork. Yeah, obviously I should have seen that. Again, it's an obvious thing looking back at it, but completely a missed win. And now we're equal. But I should have just taken back to keep the pieces um, all equal. But I took there because I wanted to open up the king side, and ultimately with the blunder like that, he was completely winning. So, you know, let's keep in mind knight to g4 in these positions is going to be kind of the takeaway, as well as look for the forks instead of being so focused on positional play. It's definitely kind of an issue I have sometimes. I'm so focused on setting up the position that I don't actually like make the right moves all the time. So looks like we're getting kind of a normal variation of the Indian defense. So that's good. Let's see what he does. We play here. Okay, this is like a little bit different than I'm used to. Let's see, I don't know the proper move. I think I can play here. We can take. He takes. And then we take. He takes. And then we just jump out here. But also one thing that looks a bit interesting to me is that it doesn't seem like he has. Maybe I don't want to. I'm looking at this move. Maybe I don't want to incentivize him getting started here. This move looks a bit troublesome. Not sure if it would be, but it looks like it would be. So let's play here first. He takes. Probably figured that. And then I think we can play how we normally play in this position and move our knight out to g4. The idea that now this is discovered, protected. This is protected with our bishop. And he honestly doesn't. I mean, that he doesn't have a great way to even kick this guy. But now we can take, because if he takes back, we take with our bishop. That's okay. Yeah, I mean, sure. Ooh, okay. I like the idea of here. If he takes, then we go here with check, and now we win. The bishop and his king looks very weak. I don't know if we actually have enough material to take advantage of that, but I'm going to play this with the idea of checks, and we're going to be winning the bishop if he takes back. If not, we'll be up a pawn. His king side will be exposed. He doesn't take back. Interesting. I think... No, we can't play there, but we can play here. And that might have been a mistake because... let's play here. If he decides to, like, I don't know, just keep it here, double up here, now we have this check coming in, and now this is a checkmate. So yeah, not sure if we have this checkmate coming in or not. We'll see. Our pieces are very undeveloped, but his king side is very exposed. So let's see what happens. So yeah, that was probably a good move on his part. But now we win the bishop. Make sure I'm not saying things and seeing things, but no, it looks like pretty much he chose to defend a checkmate over that. I think, is he thinking that he's trapped our bishop? Maybe he's threatening to play this. That doesn't really do anything. Honestly, both of them are defended by a move like this. But no, I can't play that because then he has this move. Yeah. Okay. So what to do in this position? Like a lot of me wants to get the queen back into the attack. You can't give up this square because of this fork. Obviously no good. This is a check with threat, but it doesn't have much to it right now. Almost looking at like this move, allowing him to kind of come in and like think he's played something, but after we take like I don't really know how he can continue to defend this. It's kind of what's on my radar at the start. If I could find a way to get onto this square, that would be very nice too. I mean, maybe I just want to play here, winning a pawn and defending. Seems like a logical move. But after we play here, if he plays here, then how are we going to keep this defended from that? That's the issue. I don't really see a good way to do that. So let's just play this move. All right. So he played this move um, really quickly, and now I think it's okay to play this move. Uh, yeah, I don't really know what he's going for here actually with that specific move. Um, Also, too, he's left this undefended, which now gives us kind of a nice access here. But maybe we play here. If he plays here, then we go here. We could also develop a piece, but I think he's going to start attacking our queen very soon. I say we just get a little bit active there. Oh, for fuck's sake. No way. Did I seriously just miss that? I was completely so absorbed. Okay. Fuck off, dude. What the hell? It's checkmate. Yeah. Dude, what the fuck? Ugh. So annoying. Says we played that horribly too, 56% accuracy. Um, do the review real quick. They're all book moves. And this is an excellent move. Played that well. This was a blunder. Oh, we had a miss because we missed that. This tactic. Obviously, you guys can see it a little bit early with putting the king in check and then forking. It's the same tactic that we found here. Um, But I guess even now it wants that because it's we would definitely be winning a bishop instead of now he doesn't have to take and we're actually equal. Um, but it wanted him to take, I guess. But anyway, the idea is if we move here, now he has to protect his king somehow. Not actually even sure how he does it. Now he has to play f4, but then after we just play takes, now he has to play takes like this. So yeah, we would just definitely be winning, or else it would have been checkmate. Um, yeah, and then I mean, after he with that, but he doesn't, and I guess we're still winning in this position because the king's exposed. So we take. This was a mistake. It wanted b bishop to e6, so I wanted this move, allowing this with now we can. Oh yeah, take on c7. Um, okay. I don't even know what to say. Sorry, guys. I feel like I failed y'all. Failed myself. That was a disappointing game. We were completely up and just threw it away. So let's see if we can get something a little better. guess that happens to everyone, but yeah, still extremely annoying, extremely frustrating. We should have won. Should have won that multiple times over. But hey, we didn't. Honestly, looks like really odd. I haven't. Don't. I mean, I'm sure I've seen this, but structure not allowing the knight there looks like an odd choice. He's probably going to go here and then jump out to one of these squares, but it's pretty well defended by this guy in the middle. I almost think I can just push this. He's never. I mean, I can just play this, and he's like never getting that out. I can play here. It's our weaker of the two bishops, so. He's never getting this out because if he ever tries to with this, then I'll play here and just retake. And so his dark square bishop's actually going to be very weak this game too. So maybe I shouldn't even trade for that knight. Or actually, no, I guess I should for that exact reason. Play here. He may take back with the knight, which I don't really know if I need to be worried about. I could also play here. But I don't want to give up that center square. I think I'll just develop the knight and kind of see what he does on his end. This may be a move that he's considering. If he does, I think I'll drop back. Yeah, I think I'll drop back if he plays that move. He's asking me what we're doing. I think I'll get rid of this knight. Yeah, and if he takes that way, then now I feel kind of comfortable holding this square. And if he comes in with this, let's see. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The thing is, like I said, I really don't want to give him this square, so I think I'm better off just jumping here, and trying to find a way to reroute this knight so that it can be on a useful square like there. So I'm thinking the best way would actually be to go back to the starting square here, here, and then here. It's going to be a close position, so he honestly may want to take it. I wouldn't blame him. Knights are better when the position is locked and closed like this. This is when they excel, and if we could get a knight here, this would be a very strong knight. Of course, we still have this move that we'd have to be aware of, but it would be a very strong knight compared to his bishop pair. And play here. Connect 4. Also because I can't play that without having issues later on like this. Like how I've lost the pawn, let the guy in for all of that. Just take, yeah. I don't really know what he was worried about. I think he just had a free pawn. Now he's on a rook. All right, guys. I thought I was feeling it. I'm definitely not. What the? Yeah, I should have seen that. Just a few obvious blunders. All right, this is gonna be the last game for today. Today's been kind of a day anyway, but it's definitely helping. Play it out a little bit. See if there's any sort of like pieces we can maybe win back. What kind of move is that? That's the weirdest move I've ever seen. Not ever, but it's definitely an odd move. I guess that's his idea. Cool, but like, okay. Yeah, I know what. I don't know. Maybe we should have taken that one with the queen. I don't know. This is a good knight, though. If he's not careful, we'll win back at least a rook. We'll win back the material that we lost. So, but he sees it. Now I need to start looking for like some counterplay of my own. Maybe here, protected by the knight. Which goes all the way back. Where do I want to go? Should play here. And if he takes, we can take like this. If he takes, then we can take like this, and we still now have this move. Although it's not as powerful because it's not a fork anymore. Yeah, I think I have to guard this pawn. Again, that's a really weird move. Why is he playing that? I don't know what I'm missing. What's he worried about? Like, what type of move is that? What is he? Doesn't make any sense. Maybe he wants to play this, but like, I just don't get it. Play here and just try and break open his pawn side if anything I can do. I mean, this move comes in. I think we have to maybe drop back. If we have one more move, it could be nice to be able to like play here. Maybe back. I don't know. Just to move the king back to g8, you played h8 and then move the king back to g8. What? I don't know what he sees or thinks he sees. I don't think we see the same. I want to get this rook involved somehow. Yeah, fucking course. It's the exact same thing I just missed earlier. Yeah, guys, I need to take a break after this. Take this way. I don't know, guys. Some of those moves beyond my comprehension for why they would be played. Maybe I might should have just taken there first. That would have been nice. Nice little check. I think I'll take here, doing this check in the future. Alright, what does he do? He takes our pawn here. Now we have takes with a check. We're very close to having some sort of almost checkmate threat. Let's go here. I don't know. I don't think pushing up is the right move. I feel like just he's going to have too many blockers and we don't really have any good way to break through. This is very strong if he didn't have his pawn. Obviously, I don't want to play anything on this diagonal because of that check. Yeah, for that same reason, this would not be a checkmate threat. I think I'll just take there. I think that's the best I can do. Does he have a mating thing? I mean, now he has to be careful because now we're going to try and bully him. And we could draw it if he's not. Yeah, I think that could give us a draw. Here's a fine move. Not really sure what happened there. We're actually winning. He just gave us his bishop. I don't know, guys. Is he going to blunder this one away? I doubt it, but maybe. Obviously, we need to not be stupid and make any mistakes. Let's go here. This bishop's very powerful. Kind of just going to play ring around the rosy, I guess. Just check here. I think I'll offer this. And then here, or even here, actually. Here, there, there. Maybe we'll get a queen. It'd be kind of a crazy turn of events for this one. Finally got the time advantage too. That was some weird moves. I really want to know what the engine says about that. H8 and then right back to G8. These. Really odd. Don't think I want to get on this side of the queen. Guess his idea is to win this. I'm going to go... No, that's probably a bad idea, isn't it? Actually, I don't know. Maybe it's not so bad. I was worried about this, but we can take back. I think if I play there, he'll play here. He'll eventually win this. I'm hoping I can just get... If I can get one check in, I think we can be set for the game. So I'm going to play that with the idea of hopefully getting... Yeah, like... yeah. To get the queen out from underneath. I don't know. Hopefully we can win on time because I think that's the only way that we could possibly do it. Threaten to push this. Not threaten, I will push it. Queen by itself is going to have a hard time, I believe, defending everything and stopping us from getting a queen with this passed pawn. Because I don't want to give him any more. Like, I know if I go here, he can just take with check, and that seems really bad. But I also feel like in this position, I really need to be able to to get there with my queen to be able to protect these pieces. There's no way. Are you serious? I think it's just a tie. Just a tie. I genuinely don't know, what on earth was this guy playing? We only had one blunder. That guy 76% accuracy, had 3 great moves, blundered once. It says we had 0 blunders. We both played 1500s apparently, what we're trying to hit. Let's start the review. So these are all fine. It's fine. No real advantage. After this move, it's advantage. I wanted to reroute the knight. The idea going to D there and then there. It doesn't like that. It just wants us to go ahead and block and play this move. But okay. So they have an advantage after that. And yeah, these two were just... We played. There's an inaccuracy to take back, which was interesting. I guess because it let the pawn. He didn't take right away, and we should have just played this move maybe? No, it doesn't like that either. Actually, how do you stop that? It wants e4. Oh, very neat. If they play that, now we have b1, and we'll be winning a piece in one way or the other. But yeah, that was a dumb mistake. These are all kind of fine-ish moves in the position we have. It's an inaccuracy to take for that exact reason. Surprisingly, this was a missed win. because of d6, and I guess we have a passed pawn that's very close, and that was the compensation for it. Obviously, it wasn't our plan because we didn't play d6. We took with d6 instead, and yeah, now we're just in a very poor position. Where were the g these moves? King h8 is best. Why is it best? What if he played like here? Now we have g5, and if he plays, we're actually supposed to take here or here, and it's equal. I doubt people would find that move. Like, what if he just plays takes? We have knight to g4, and we're slightly better. Not like if they play like takes. All right, what are we playing? We're playing f6 check. Oh, interesting. Like, how are you gonna stop? Oh, I guess yeah, you would just take it. But even then, I mean, it seems like some sort of. Oh, I guess it's not. I was thinking it would be like a windmill check where you can move in and out, but they could just block. So it actually wants us to take here, and it says we're equal relatively. But anyway, yeah, just dumb mistake there. These are all fine moves. Forest. He had mate in 9. Of course, he was low on time, so it's hard to. I hated that move for that reason. I guess maybe we should have blocked. Um, I don't know. We played bad, and he definitely should have won. But in the end, I guess time trouble wins. Like we played bad though. We played bad. I don't know. I think I said he played bad and we should have won, but no, we played bad and he should have won. But anyway, all right, we're ending this one on a draw. That was a very intense game, very long, intense game. 60 something moves, almost 70. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know, and yeah, have a great day.